In the Amazon, there is no strongest, only those who endure the longest. Here, every creature is both hunter and hunted, where a single wrong step or careless glance can mean sudden death. Deep within this land of predators, light seeps through, thick foliage like fading rays from another world, revealing a swamp that seems calm at first glance. The water, blanketed in green moss and veiled by lingering morning mist, shimmers as the first sunlight scatters across droplets on the leaves, each sparkle like 1,000 watchful eyes. Along the shore, a group of capybaras plays, splashing into the water, wagging their tails and chirping in delight. Though large, they are gentle herd animals, perfectly shaped for their semi-aquatic home, unaware that beneath the mud, a pair of unblinking eyes waits not to join their joy, but to strike at the perfect moment. A smaller, curious youngster wanders from the group, chasing dragonflies that hover over the surface, oblivious to the danger. Just beneath the brown water, a creature longer than a small boat lies still. The anaconda, ruler of these dead waters, patient and unmoving, needing no chase to claim its prey. Its olive-brown skin merges with the mud and decaying branches, rendering it almost invisible in its for hours, even days, it can remain motionless, poised to unleash a single, precise, and deadly strike. The young capybara takes another step, and suddenly the water explodes. In an instant, it disappears, engulfed in the coils of a massive dark shadow, while the rest of the herd scatters in panic. The swamp quickly returns to silence, no playful splashes, no chirps, only churned mud as evidence of the hunt. Such silent deaths are common in the Amazon's waters, but this killer is no ordinary predator. It is the green anaconda, Unex, the heaviest snake on Earth and one of the rainforest's most enigmatic creatures, perfectly engineered for life beneath the surface. Its olive-green skin, patterned with black spots, allows it to vanish among mud, algae, and floating vegetation. Eyes and nostrils perched high on its head let it see and breathe while the rest of its body stays hidden, a living submarine gliding without a ripple. Reaching up to 9 meters and weighing over 200 kilograms, it relies not on speed but on patience and the crushing force coiled within its muscles. When it strikes, it neither tears flesh nor delivers venom. Its power lies entirely in the strength that slowly squeezes life away. It constricts with slow, precise, and unstoppable force, each coil a final heartbeat. Unlike its land-dwelling relatives, the anaconda is a true master of water, an exceptional swimmer that moves silently, almost invisibly, through the swamps. On land it is heavy and sluggish, but once submerged it transforms into an unpredictable, stealthy, and lethal predator. Its diet is broad, including fish, water birds, turtles, otters, capybaras, small deer, and even caimans, and a single large kill can sustain it for weeks or even months. After feeding, it withdraws to a hidden refuge, vanishing completely as it digests, wasting nothing, fur, bones, and flesh all consumed. The Amazon knows no 4 seasons, only 2, the rainy season and the dry, like 2 immense heartbeats pulsing through the forest. When the rains come, water swallows the land. When they fade, rivers shrink into narrow veins beneath parched soil. For the anaconda, these shifts are more than weather, they are signals for survival. As the rains return, flooding low forests and filling the air with the heavy scent of decay, a silent message spreads through the swamps, calling the anaconda to begin its journey to ensure the future of its kind. Despite their solitary lives, the rainy season brings a shift. It is breeding time, and male anacondas actively seek females. Pheromones released through the female's skin drift silently through the water, summoning males from afar. When a mature female is found, males coil around her, creating what biologists call a breeding ball, a heaving mass of up to 15 males entwined with a female many times their size. This slow, muddy dance can last for hours or even days, without roars or violent clashes, only silent, patient maneuvers as each male strives to hold position and be chosen. Here, victory favors not strength but persistence. After mating, the males depart, leaving the female to carry the next generation of the ancient forest. Unlike most snakes, anacondas give birth to live young. After 6 to 7 months, the female produces 20 to 40 offspring, each 60 to 70 centimeters long and ready to swim and hunt immediately. Heavy and sluggish after pregnancy, she retreats to hidden pools, thick reeds, or the shelter of fallen trunks where mud and algae conceal her. There are no nests, only instinct guiding her to water deep enough to evade aerial hunters, dense enough to hide from caimans, and quiet enough to shield the birth. In the shadowed water, the process unfolds without sound or spectacle, no blood, no cries, just slow, nearly invisible movements as her young slip free, already awakened by instinct. Their primitive instincts ignite at birth, breathing for the first time, sensing movement, reacting to light, and swimming. Yet, moments after delivering them, the mother departs, leaving her young entirely on their own. There is no protection, no nurturing. Even she can become a threat if hunger drives her. Survival instinct is their only defense, and few succeed. Most are taken within days by fish, birds of prey, or even larger snakes of their own species. The cycle continues, silent and unyielding, as life in these murky waters never pauses. But the anaconda is not the sole predator here. As the sun climbs and mist lifts from the canopy, another shadow rises from the reeds, a creature with narrow eyes, steel-hard skin, and teeth glinting in the pale yellow light of the jungle morning. The caiman, the anaconda's tireless rival, is smaller than the Nile or saltwater crocodile. Yet in the tangled wetlands of the Amazon, size matters little. Quick, bold, and fiercely territorial, caimans are ancient reptiles, virtually unchanged for millions of years. In swamps, creeks, and stagnant pools, they drift just beneath the surface, waiting with merciless patience, adult males stretching 2 to 3 meters, silent warriors of the flooded forest. Do not be deceived by its size. With a bite force of hundreds of kilograms per square centimeter, the caiman's jaws can shatter a turtle's shell or snap the bones of a waterfowl in an instant. Its thick, rugged skin acts like armor, shielding it from harm while also absorbing heat from the sun. The vital energy source for this cold-blooded reptile. High-set eyes and nostrils allow it to watch and breathe while remaining almost entirely submerged, a living torpedo poised to strike. Like the anaconda, the caiman relies on ambush, lurking beneath tangled lilies or buried in soft mud where light cannot reach, turning every creature that passes into potential prey. Its diet spans fish, birds, and amphibians to small mammals, while larger individuals may take capybaras, otters, or even young anacondas when opportunity allows. Yet it hunts not from malice, but from the pure necessity of survival. As the dry season drains the land, shallow pools become nurseries, and females select hidden spots to build nests, mounds of leaves, decaying plants, and soft mud that stay warm and moist through natural decomposition. Inside, they lay 20 to 40 hard-shelled eggs, which they vigilantly guard for 65 to 90 days, attacking predators from birds to pumas to giant otters. When the hatchlings call from within their shells, the mother responds, cracking them open and ferrying each tiny caiman gently in her mouth to the water, where their lessons in survival begin. Instinct may guide them, but their early lives remain perilous. Large fish, birds of prey, snakes, and even other caimans are constant threats, and only a small fraction of the dozens of eggs ever reach adulthood. Yet it is this relentless resilience that has carried their ancient lineage through the ages. In the shadowed waters, caimans are among the fiercest predators, but in the Amazon, no predator is ever truly safe. From a dry root jutting out of the swamp, another hunter waits motionless, silent, its golden brown eyes gleaming through the foliage. The jaguar, South America's only big cat, is as lethal in water as on land, renowned for killing caiman with a single crushing bite to the skull. On the muddy bank of a sunlit lake, a caiman lies still, its back coated in moss and dried mud, half asleep as it basks in the warmth after a long, cold patrol. But the water behind it stirs almost imperceptibly. Beneath a layer of green duckweed, a shadow glides closer, ears just above the surface, amber eyes fixed on the resting reptile. The jaguar, the undisputed king of the Amazon, advances, not from the forest but from the very element the caiman trusts most. Then, with an explosive kick, it bursts from the water like a living spear, claws sinking deep into the caiman's hindquarters. The caiman thrashes, twisting its head and snapping its jaws, but the struggle is futile. The jaguar's bite holds firm as it drags the heavy carcass through the mud, hauling it toward the shadow of a nearby tree. There, it lays its prey down, pausing to breathe deeply while its ears pivot, scanning for any threat. None comes. The drone of cicadas and the sharp scent of fresh blood saturate the thick, humid air. A supreme predator has claimed its prize, and the meal begins without ceremony, marked only by the instinctive silence of the victor.